Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. Things already rolling. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Here's it, shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pirlo plays it short. Messi! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Some really good ball movement. Messi. Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Sao Paulo are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard. Adriano. And here's Bergkamp. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Neymar. Plays the return pass. Great ball, takes a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nearly, but not quite.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergkamp is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Chiellini. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Pirlo. Pirlo picks it up out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini makes the interception. Chiellini. Santos, currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Reino. Now it's Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Bergkamp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. And they've got rid. And he's intervened well there. Maldini. Vieira. Rummenigge, and it's Vieira. And here's Messi. He has a look up. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Time and again they are repelled. Tries to play it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rummenigge makes a dash for it. Closing in on goal. Rummenigge! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Koundé, Rummenigge. And here's Neymar. Bergkamp. Zola. Oh, well measured. Koundé. Oh, some tackle that. To Messi. And it's Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Solar. And it's Fernandes. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Santos just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Santos have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. We get things going again. Santos currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bergkamp threads one in. He's found a way through. It's Adriano! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sao Paulo restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. That has not gone well. Kimmich. For Xavi Alonso. Zola. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo.
Santos really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And this is Hullet. And he's gone looking for safety. Ferdinand. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bergkamp. And it's Xabi Alonso. Zola, played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Zola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maldini. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Messi. Forced to go back. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Santos get their fourth corner. That pass isn't the best. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet, looking for the run. Xavi Alonso. Ball played for Koeman. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Adriano. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini. Kimmich. Bergkamp. And it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dink through. Oh, that was vital. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet.
Santos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rummenigge. Shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pass somewhat off target. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 24.
Can he get on the end of this?
Camisa 2.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
Camisa
Well, he got rid
25.
because he was under pressure.
Deixando o campo para a entrada dele.
They're avoiding the blatantly
Camisa
obvious
6.
by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passing here, really easy on. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played out wide.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Cross to the back. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now, can they get him away? Koundé. They'll have to settle for that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed. He's having a hit! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he was alert to it. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? He's rising! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bellingham, he is onto this. He leaps for it! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Luis Suarez. It's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending, and he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is well cleared. And it's Timber. Aims beyond the defence. Flashes it across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Suarez. Totti. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's clever. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's neat. And this is Messi. Messi! Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There's the crossfield ball. Pirlo. And here's Hullet. Half an hour played now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Forlan. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Neymar. Here's Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Pirlo. Vieira. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped, but he's had a shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real...
He'll try from distance! And that's a good finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking...
It's Totti! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Pirlo. Messi providing shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's been slipped through. Puskos. Oh, nice touch.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders pop...
Terrific effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, what's he done? Luis Suarez. Real chance! Goal! Santos!
And they get themselves in front!
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Santos with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's beaten the last man. Oh, just to keep it. Luis Suarez! And it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids. Zanetti. It's a searching pass, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pelé. Bellingham. And here's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Puskás. Now it's Forlan. Into the last quarter of an hour. Forlan wants to run onto this. Oh, super ball. Elects to cross. Hits a shot! Superb from Puskás! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 9, camisa 8.
So we have movement on both benches. So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played. Bellingham. And that interception. Tries one from range. Fantastic from Davids. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. He has given that a lot back.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Reino. Messi. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi gets a good foot in there. Son Heung-min. Timber. A picture of focus and alertness. Well, that is one way to stop him. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So what can they conjure from this one? Oh, terrific save.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Son Heung-min goes short. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's been hooked away. He's having a shot! Bellingham. And here's Alvarez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chiellini. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Santos are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. That ball looks a good one. Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Pirlo. Neymar. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That could spell trouble. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's clever. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And they're quick to get it back. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about, and it's Serginho. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cruzeiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's quick to get rid. It's run loose here. Still goalless. Vieira. Mane. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cucurella. 30 minutes gone. Here's Vieira. And it's Mane. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Again, a brilliant save.
Mane really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pirlo plays it short. And he shoots! Played back. Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. This looks promising. Mane.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar. That is lovely. He's found the way through. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Santos really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Santos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
De Ligt cuts it out. Serginho. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Howson deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, he's been caught napping! We've gone backward here. Shevchenko. And it's Messi. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's chosen to go back. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty to aim at here. De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shevchenko gets into a good position. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Cruzeiro clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Tries to play it through. And a chance! And that's a good finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Cruzeiro really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He slings it in. And Shevchenko! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hakimi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard.
Cruzeiro really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Hakimi. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. And there goes the final whistle. Santos have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash and grab, but the more it went on, you felt that this game would be decided by just that one moment.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So straight into the action. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. According to what we've been... Tries one from range! Pele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Ribery goes short. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele. Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. Corinthians have their second corner now. They've played it short. It's Thuram. Chance for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! And again! And he's following up!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Santos still without a single shot on target. And this is Griezmann, and he's in on goal! Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Corinthians always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Haaland. Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, and it's Messi. Now Pirlo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And Messi! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Messi. Messi! Messi! Oh, that beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He is through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Sané. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. And the shot! Pirlo. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Santos really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Santos sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. They're on the move again. Vieira. Rummenigge. Now it's Haaland. Haaland running with the ball. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he beat his man? Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Now it's Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Davis. And this is Ronaldinho. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Thuram. Griezmann. He's in a good position here. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Haaland. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Neymar. Vieira.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
60 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar finding himself in space. Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tar does really well there, he is strong. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo touches it back.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Pelé, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been given away. Played out to the left flank. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Griezmann. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle, so the perfect chance to get one back. Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's a threatening ball. Santos are closing in on a comfortable win. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That was lovely, that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ribery. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. He's having a pop! Great strike, a test for the keeper. Corner number 3 coming up. Ribery plays it short. Santos are looking to go forward now.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Good ball over the top. And a chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Santos really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Hullet. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Distributed tidily. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Might be to... And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. And there is your opener.
Gol per il Santos. Ha segnato al 15° minuto, numero 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Nedved. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nedved with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nedved has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira ventures forward, aims beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Hullet. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Nedved. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pirlo. Some really good ball movement. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chips it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Pinches it off him. Vieira, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gullit. Pirlo. Neymar. It's run loose here. And Gullit! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. And it's Gullit. And that's a good ball. Del Piero! And he nearly went all the way.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. Platini receives it in a wide position. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Vieira. And this is Del Piero. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Foot in.
That's going in strongly. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Del Piero. And this is Neymar. Shoots! Rude Gullit! That is just a piece of art! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter...
And that is indeed the final act. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Santos are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So, into the second half. Pressing high and with purpose. Chiellini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Maldini. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Gullit. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Vieira is there and he can pick it up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé, and he's being shifted off it. Neymar, and it's Gullit. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had it taken off him.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that's a good finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Santos now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that's definitely not his best. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Vieira. Now it's Gullit. He shifted it to the flank, knocks it out wide.
Oh, great feat that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played in, gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Platini. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Milan are down to 10 men. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. And here's Platini. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maldini. Chiellini. And it's Gullit. This might spell danger. Pirlo. Neymar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's shifting through the gears here. And Hullet! In he goes again! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. Nedved. Neymar at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Hullet. He's free. He has got space. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Lahm. Koeman. Oh, given away. He's got away. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Hullet reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Santos definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to...
Shot, surely! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they can counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Neymar. And pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
A header! And that's a tiny finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulder.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's got the beating of his man. Rummenigge. Cross from Ruben. Chance!
Santos really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Neither of these... He's had a shot!
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo. Maldini. That has been slung wide. Pullet. Takes a shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Santos find a position of real strength now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Casemiro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Messi. He's got away. Messi! Lacking in accuracy.
Ajax certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Akanji does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through, and he's picked it up out wide, and he lines up a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
It's Neymar! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Messi. Pirlo. And here's Neymar. Neymar is flagged offside. That brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Santos looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. Away we go again. Casemiro. It's Kimmich. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Knocks it into space. Pirlo. Messi! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So could they be onto something here? Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Santos do have a chance to counter here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Vieira. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Akanji. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the right flank. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Neymar. Camisa 14. Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22. Camisa 24.
Timber.
Camisa 10. Substituição, público presente.
Maldini kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
127 espectadores.
Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Akanji. Played out towards the right wing. Short changes him with that pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, spread to the right. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Santos perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Vieira. De Ketelaere. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vieira. And here's De Ketelaere. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Half an hour gone in the second half. That's Vieira. That's destined for the flank. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Maldini. De Ketelaere. Pelé. Played out to the left flank. De Ketelaere. Pirlo. Maldini. De Ketelaere is onto this. That is good strength. Now it's Pelé. Now it's De Ketelaere. Now there's a fine ball. Played back. No way through, so back it comes. Kimmich could move up a gear here. The final 5 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. De Ketelaere. And this is Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chiellini. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's neat. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Senhoras e
Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. So things are underway.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. Lampard. Oh, it's come loose. He's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn...
He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Rossi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lahm plays it in.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge. Shot at goal! Goal! Santos! And again they hit the front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Floated through. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's in a great position here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kaka. Lampard. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Lahm, very much a man of this moment. Lahm scooting forward. Santos heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's Lampard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lampard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And this is Hazard. And chance! Santos are looking to go forward now. Chips it through. Cafu is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. De Rossi. Davids. And here's Kaka. Out towards the flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And it's Davids. Aimed beyond... And a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Decent chance! And he's quick to get rid.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
De Rossi. And here's Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Santos leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Kaka. Oh, sweet feet. And it's De Rossi. It's Lampard! And a neat finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Germany dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. Santos really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's a super give and go. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. Nice looking ball, nicely worked.
Pretty robust defending.
Foot in, referee has just said play on. Pullet might just make this. Davids. Pirlo gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Messi. Great Pirlo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played into space. So what can they make of this? That's a good foray he's making. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kaka. Davids. And it's De Rossi. And De Rossi! And for a moment, time stood still. Neymar, Rummenigge. And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo. And it's Neymar. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 12, camisa 18, camisa 9, camisa 14, camisa 8, Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22, camisa 17.
Germany have the chance to go the other way.
Camisa 4, camisa 24. Substituição em
Lam is one
andamento.
of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ronaldinho. De Ketelada. Now it's Haaland. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Son Heung-min making good progress on the right-hand side. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. They'll have one final crack at it. He's picked his way through. Santos needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Owen! It's hit the upright.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Maldini does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Pelé. He has found the way through.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. It's a searching pass. And here's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. We're up and running then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Now it's Yamal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Showing great feet there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away. Yamal tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Well read, nice interception. Pullet. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's been taken short. Cross from Mal. Impressive jump! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He came in hard, very hard. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Desai clears without hesitation.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And here's Hullet. Big chance! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Fullet. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Santos always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Maldini. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nicely intercepted. Desai. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Cafu has it in a wide position. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pirlo. To Messi. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. He's having a shot! It's there!
Gol marcado para o Santos. Aos 44 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 8, Neymar.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Can he spark a counter here? Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's quick to return it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Santos are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So off we go again. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Adriano! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Hullet. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge, and this is Hullet. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Neymar. Neymar. And that's a dangerous ball. And it's been given away. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And here's Hullet. He's played it back. And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferdinand. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar looking to be a menace in the final third. Pirlo makes a dash for it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ambitious ball here. And the shot! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substituição no time do Santos.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Santos still have the cards to affect this game. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland is onto this. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Knocks it into space. Bellingham has the space to scheme. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 12. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa 4. Substituição.
Rafael Varane. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Oh, there's a probing ball. Santos have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Santos! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Wan-Bissaka has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Maldini. Chance here to counter. Now it's Haaland. And here's Son Heung-min. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a sharp pass.
Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Santos really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's Son Heung-min. Adriano. This is a promising build-up.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vieira. Vieira powering forward here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafael Varane. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Great vision.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 2. Teremos uma substituição.
Oh, no joy this time. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.